Hello Aries, Happy New Year to you. Hope you're all doing well. It's the 6th of January 2026. I'm going to pull a general love tarot reading for you. See what you guys have got going on in love, relationships, new connections, old connections, just generally what's going on for you guys in love. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It's a collective reading, so specific messages for specific people. If the message fits, then your intuition will let you know. So what do we have going on for Aries in love, please? For Aries in love. The Hanged Man, Nine of Swords, Justice, and the Nine of Cups. Taking a pause, pausing on any action, taking a moment to reflect perhaps and see things in love from a new perspective, a different perspective, letting go. Something that perhaps has caused you some sort of anxiety or worry or overthinking. Receiving justice, fairness, a fair outcome in something. Nine of Cups, an emotional fulfillment of some sort. Waiting on excuse me, I can't get my words out. It's early. Haven't had my coffee yet. Well, I've had one, but I need lots more. Receiving or waiting for some sort of outcome on something. A decision, perhaps, that's been some sort of issue that's been causing you some anxiety and worry, but all you can kind of do now is let go and see what happens. Wait for this outcome. I keep waiting for an outcome on something. That is a wish fulfillment, something that you want. So let's delve into these cards a little bit further and see what they might be about for Aries in love. Why is justice here for Aries in love? Why is justice here for Aries in love? The Ace of Wands. So, the spark of growth or progression, of action, something, please excuse any noise, there's someone outside that's deciding to do some DIY at stupid o'clock in the morning. Ace of Wands, so that's the beginning, that's the fire beginning to burn on something. A passion, a desire, something you want to do, something you want to have, or something you want to begin. A project. Excuse my froggy throat. I'm just kind of getting over a winter kind of bug, so I'm a little bit croaky. So something that you want to do, something that you want to begin, perhaps a relationship, a connection, but you're having to wait for something. You're having to wait for an outcome, wait for a decision to be made. Now, from what I can see, you're quite fired up about this. This is, I mean, you've got the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Wands. This is something that you want, that you desire. Something that is a wish fulfillment. The Hanged Man. Why is he here for Aries in love? Why is the Hanged Man here for Aries in love? The Emperor in reverse. Stubbornness. Stubbornness, not letting something go. Holding on to something or letting go. Holding on or letting go. I'm getting both energies. Possibly you're feeling a little bit up in the air about this, a little bit impatient perhaps, a little bit impulsive. You want to get going with this, you want to move with this, you want your way, you want to have your way, and you're kind of not giving up on this. You're stubborn about this. Perhaps, but you're having to wait, you're having to pause, you're having to let go somewhat, and I'm not sure, I'm getting a little bit of conflicting energy here. So let's carry on and see what might come up, what else might come up. So 9 of Cups. Why is the 9 of Cups here for Aries in love? All right, so that flew out sideways. I'm not sure what way to take that, so I'm going to keep it sideways, but it's the 4 of Pentacles. And again, that talks about holding on to something that is yours, something that you have, holding on tightly to it and wondering. Pentacles are obviously finances, but also stability, possessions. This is something that you feel is yours and you are holding on to it. You are not letting it go. Hanged Man, the Emperor, I'm definitely getting a stubborn energy here. You are not letting this go. You will get the outcome, or you feel that you want, and you will get the outcome that you want, and you're holding on for that. Nine of Cups. Why is the 9 of Cups here for Aries in love? 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So the 10 of Pentacles is the ultimate in stability or money, finances. It's also traditions, family traditions, inheritance, money that's passed down, legacies that's passed down. In reverse, it talks about not receiving something or going against the grain, going against tradition. Also not, getting some sort of money or inheritance that you were perhaps due. But I keep getting the energy that this is something you really want and you're not getting it at the moment. Or perhaps you're not following the traditional route in order to get it. Or something that you thought was a sure thing is not coming. Is not you're not receiving something, but you're stubbornly waiting for it. Nine of Swords. Why is it here for Aries in love? 5 of Wands. Conflict. Perhaps this is to do, as this is a love reading, perhaps this is to do with finances within perhaps a separation or a breakup. Perhaps this is about splitting finances and, separating shared finances and kind of getting back what you've put into a house perhaps, or what you've paid towards, or something like that. But there's been some conflict, perhaps some heated arguments or some heated discussions, or Or perhaps you're standing your ground on something. Yeah, standing your ground on something, not letting something go, perhaps stubbornly holding on. All right, let's change the deck. Let's move these up just a little bit. I'm not seeing much to do with love at the moment. I'm seeing a lot to do with decisions, outcomes, some sort of wish fulfillment, and about getting one's way, getting something that you really want. And the Nine of Cups is there, you know, something that makes you happy or is a wish fulfillment, but I'm not seeing much else. I'm seeing the Ace of Wands, which is a passion and a desire, but that could be with regards to anything within the situation. So let's see. For Aries in love, why is the Ace of Wands here? For Aries in love. The Hierophant. Now, obviously as well, the Ace of Wands is commonly known as a passionate new beginning. I try not to use overused phrases because they make me cringe a little bit. But yes, it could be a passionate new beginning. Apologies for my dark sarcasm. I'm going to make coffee after this. Do I sound grumpy? I hope not. I'm not, I promise. I'm not grumpy. So the Hierophant. So, you know, this could be to do, as I said earlier in the reading, this could be to do with a separation, a divorce, something that is going through the justice system and you're having to wait for an outcome. You know, you're having to wait for a decision. Again, this could also be to do with tradition or getting some sort of guidance on something, some sort of legal matter or a separation, or asking for guidance within yourself or from, you know, whoever you ask for spiritual guidance. So, why is that Four of Pentacles here sideways for Aries in love? It came out neither in the upright or the reverse. Why is the Four of Pentacles here for Aries in love? The Eight of Wands in reverse. So, delay, lack of movement, no progression, slow progression. Again, this energy of waiting, 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 with very little, slow, or, yeah, slow or very little progress. Five of Wands. Why is the Five of Wands here for Aries in love? The Fool. I'm getting that you're becoming impatient with this, Aries. I'm getting that you're starting to feel, or have been feeling for however long, frustrated, impatient, waiting on this, and perhaps this has been going on a little while. And you're kind of, I'm getting that, yeah, you're waiting for some sort of new beginning. The Fool, the Ace of Wands, some sort of new beginning or new opportunity. But I'm also getting that you kind of want to know what's going on here one way or the other, so that you're fired up. You want this, but I'm getting that you're fired up. You want to move on in one way or the other. You don't want to keep hanging around. You're getting frustrated. You want freedom in one way or the other, either to begin whatever this is, or to go forward with whatever this is, or to go forward in a brand new energy with something or someone brand new. Or perhaps you're just remaining optimistic, but I'm getting more the energy of frustration for someone here. Ten of Pentacles. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here in reverse for Aries? Six of Wands in the reverse. Again, losing confidence, losing, you know, the confidence in this, losing the, you don't feel that you're being recognized or being appreciated, or you're not being seen, you're not being thought of enough. You're not getting success, you're not getting recognition. This is what I've been getting throughout this whole kind of this reading. It's just you're growing impatient here. Tell me about the Fool for Aries. Knight of Wands in reverse. Again, a lack of action, a lack of progression, but the Knight of Wands is also risky behaviour, impulsive, reckless behaviour. So perhaps your frustration is building up and you're starting to act in risky or impulsive ways. You're kind of starting to feel fidgety. I'm getting this fidgety kind of energy because you're perhaps feeling restricted. Tell me about the Fool. Tell me about the Fool. What's the new beginning, or the possible new beginning for Aries? Tell me about the Fool. The Chariot. Forward movement. Going forward. Going forward. Remaining optimistic. So there's been movement, or I'm getting more so that this is you wanting to get on with it, move forward in whichever direction. You're wanting something to happen here. You're just wanting movement. I'm getting this heavy, frustrated kind of hanging around energy. I feel like I'm repeating myself now, so perhaps this is the energy. It's pretty heavy, and perhaps this is what it is, and there won't be much more clarification until this kind of moves forward, because if the energy if the energy stays stuck like this, then obviously nothing's gonna happen until the energy changes. So this could well be your reading, Aries, for the moment, until something progresses or changes. But there is the Chariot and there is the Fool, so perhaps there is movement here on this situation. Eight of Wands in reverse. Why is it here for Aries in love? Three of Wands. Putting plans in place, looking ahead. Success may possibly be on the horizon. Making plans for the future. Within this situation, this connection, or with another, or just in general, how you want things to move forward, or how you're going to progress forward within yourself, for yourself, regardless of any connection or relationship. Or tell me about the Hierophant. and why it's here for Aries. 6 of Cups in reverse. Holding on. Emotional baggage. Not being able to move on with something. Not being able to move past something. Holding on to the past. Who's holding on to the past, you or them? So perhaps someone's holding on to the past or holding on to some sort of emotional baggage, and that's stopping something moving forward. And I don't think that's you, Aries. I think that's the other person, perhaps. Tell me about the Chariot and why it's here for Aries in love. The Star. Hope. Hope and faith that perhaps this new forward direction, or this, you know, this is going to take you forward to where you want to be in this situationship, relationship, connection, possibility, whatever this is. Having hope, faith, finding balance, wishing upon a star. 6 of Cups. Why is the 6 of Cups here for Aries? 10 of Pentacles, yeah, in the upright. There could be family involved here. Someone could be or have family involved, or there could be worries about family that are involved, or something solid that is at the moment not in a great way is about to turn back upright again. I'm gonna have to spread these cards in a minute because I'm getting real heavy, just stuck energy here, I'm afraid, Aries. All right, 3 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, finding balance, keeping balance, a juggling act, multitasking, keeping the plates spinning. I don't know why I'm getting that, but there it is. Finding balance and a way forward. Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands here in reverse for Aries? The Moon in reverse. Starting to see things clearly, perhaps. Starting to find some truth and clarity. The path is clearing. You're finding a way forward. Any sort of illusion or any sort of clouded judgment or is being removed. The pathway is becoming clear. A clear plan. I'm seeing this plan, a clear plan. A plan for the future, of direction towards the future. 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles for Aries in love. 2 of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. Heavy going, heavy burden, carrying a weight. Feeling tired. Feeling somewhat deflated. With a weight on your shoulders. The Star. Why is the Star here for Aries in love? Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I'm getting these itchy feet. This is becoming impatient. This is how much longer can I hold on for kind of energy. Yeah, I really want this, but how much longer am I having to kind of hold on for this? This is becoming a huge weight on my shoulders, and, you know, is there an actual plan in place here? Is what I just got as well. Ten of Pentacles. Why is it here twice for Aries in love? Temperance in reverse. Yeah. Need to find a balance here. Need to find some sort of resolution, some way forward. Everything's just sort of stuck, and, you know, there's a desire for something here, but it's not moving forward, or it's really, really slow. And, you know, is there an actual plan in place here? The Moon in reverse. Why is it here for Aries in love? Four of Pentacles. Holding on. Holding on. Holding on. I will just quickly put them into their suits a minute, just because I want to get the overall energy. But to be honest, I think I've got the overall energy, and I think I've got the situation. And like I said, I don't think it's going to move until it moves, until something happens, because you're getting a lot of synchronicities here. You're getting a lot of, you know, double cards. And I just think this is what the situation is, and you're just going to have to see how it plays out. But I'll put them in their suits as I usually do. One moment. Yeah, so pretty much the same energy. A new beginning. A new beginning was there, but there was some impulsive behaviour. There was some possible risky behaviour. This is possibly to do with a marriage. This is some pretty conflicting, confusing, stuck, stagnant energy. So, forward movement, but having to wait for a decision. Pausing, letting go, surrendering, and just seeing what happens. Needing to find balance, some sort of path clearing, some sort of clarity coming forth, with a remainder of hope. Someone stuck, holding on to emotional baggage, kind of unable to move on. But this is a wish fulfillment. They want this, you want this, you both want this, I don't know. It's causing some anxiety and worry. Quite a lot of fire energy here, and that may well be coming from you, Aries. Looking to go forward, looking to progress, feeling stuck, feeling impatient, stagnant, no progression, no forward movement, and it's becoming kind of, or it has been for a while, a heavy sort of burden and just waiting around. Possibly losing the passion and the desire for this, due to possibly how long it's been going on for. Trying to keep a balance, trying to hold on. I'm getting promises being made here, being assured, being, you know, assured that, you know, it's on the way, it's happening, it's on the way, it's coming. But I'm wondering how long you've been hearing that for. So yeah, this is what it is for you, Aries. It's a pretty stuck energy, and I can't go forward with any further clarification because this is what it is, and obviously this will be what it will be until something changes. So good luck with it, and best of luck. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.